Hello, this is Shawn Bataju, and this is week 10 of backend web development for Promineo Tech. This week, we added two new lists of operations, which are list projects and select a project. Then we added case statements, which calls those two methods. Let's get started with our list projects method. In the list projects method in the projects app class, it calls the fetch all projects method in the project service layer, and then assigns it to a list of projects, and then it prints out the projects with the project ID and project name separated by a colon. Let's look at that method in project service. Fetch all projects in project service calls fetch all projects from the DAO layer and then returns that list of projects. In the DAO layer, fetch all projects, we have an SQL statement which lists all the projects from the project table and then returns the list of projects back, or it rolls back the transactions and handles any exceptions. The next method, select project, selects a project from the list as the current project. In this method, it first lists all our projects, then it asks the user to select a project, and then assigns it to project ID variable, and then it sets that project corresponding to the project ID as our current project. In the project service layer, where it calls fetch project by ID, the method in the service layer calls fetch project by ID in the DAO layer, or else it throws a no such element exception if there's no project. In the DAO layer, fetch project by ID, we have an SQL statement which says select all from project table where project ID is something specific. Then we create a new project object. We get all our materials, steps, and categories, and then we commit that transaction, or we roll back the transaction if there are any errors. Then this method returns a project object with all the information. To get our materials, steps, and categories, we have methods for each individual case. For the categories, we have a method called fetch categories for project, which returns a list of categories. For the steps, we have another method which returns a list of steps, and similarly, for the material, it returns a list of material. We also added a new if-else statement to our print operations, where it shows you are not working with a project in the beginning, and then after selecting a current project, it prints out you are working with a certain project. All right, now let's look at how this program runs. At first, it lists the operations and tells us you are not working with a project. If we select list projects, it lists all our projects. And then if we select number 3, which is select a project, it prompts the user to select a project ID. And if you select 1, it prints out all the details of that project. We also added some materials, steps, and categories using dbeaver. And we added a new project ID and category ID to the project category table. So that is all for this week. Thank you for watching.